Control and power. That's really all it's about. Like if you like, this goes for like humans in general, but when you really think about like women in particular, since that's what we're gonna be talking about today, a lot of really a lot of what they do, it just boils down to them want to control and want power over situations. And if you want control and power over situations, there's probably a good chance that you're just not that powerful yourself. So let's get right into it. Here we go, up and no new setting. Let's get it.
So far, so good.
Don't give them a safe space, okay? Don't give them a safe space. Let them know, actually, this is not a safe space. They'll love it. They'll love you.
Man, you know what else ain't a safe space, bro? That makeup, bro, and how you looking, bro. You looking straight demonic, bro. I rebuke you in the name of Yeshua.
It's crossed my mind that individuals that are giving out this type of advice probably have never actually been in a long-term and healthy relationship. But that's just my opinion.
When women raise their voices, it's because they feel like they're not being heard.
Is that why? I don't necessarily agree with that, but for the sake of argument, let's just assume for a moment that that's the case. But what about men?
When men raise their voices, it's because they feel like they're not being obeyed.
Obeyed? So men can't
they are great at always making it like always making it seem like it, like just they're so good at just blaming men for everything. Like it's really it's astonishing.
Like they want to be heard as well, that they might have to raise their voices, in fact, to be heard by others who are trying to talk over them, like so many individuals are prone to do.
Men don't want to be understood. They don't want you to hear them out. They don't want you to hear what they have to say.
Sentiments like that do tend to come the most often.
Every human wants to be understood. Every human wants to be seen. Every human wants to feel like, the other party is, feeling what they're coming from. Like, I swear, bro, like a lot of these people just really don't got too much going on up top, bro. Like it's not too much going on up top.
And from those who have made it blatantly obvious that they in fact do not understand men in the least.
They want you to obey what they tell you to do.
Oh dear. It is most unfortunate that even at this point in time, there are still those individuals out there that think that it's perfectly acceptable to, in fact, generalize an entire group of people. But I might add, it's only, of course, if it's the right demographic, because otherwise that would be considered socially unacceptable.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not.
That's like the average income, right? In like America. It's pretty wild how out of touch, these like I just don't know what world they live in, bro. Like I honestly actually I do get it, bro, because they can't even be real with themselves. They avoid reality. They avoid anything that's truth. They lie to each other, tell each other that they're all tens, that they're they're good enough, and that they can get the a guy making $1 million a year. And they're sloppy and they're like a 3 out of 10 at best. And the craziest thing is like this same chick probably make $50,000 a year, bro, or somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe she probably don't even make 6 figures, and she's over here talking like this. Like that's how these chicks be talking, bro. Like it's honestly laughable, man. Like you just the more and more you kind of hear these chicks talk and expose themselves online, the more and more you realize like you ain't missing out on too much, bro.
I'm ready to date.
But real. Why not?
You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
How much exactly can it cost?
Everything costs. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash,
and if you're fat, you shouldn't date either, because she's fat, bro. She over here looking like bubble bass, bro. So like it can go a bunch of different ways, man. Whichever way you want to slice it, just keep running your mouth. I'm going on that. You know what? I'm going in, bro. I'm just anytime they're saying some dumb shit, I'm fucking roasting.
Don't date.
Let's get it.
So they're saying that approximately 18% of the United States population shouldn't date. Right.
And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make $50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash.
I wonder if that includes both men and women. They didn't specify.
Or get you a bottom of the that's gonna date you when you have no money.
Is it just me, or is this sounding like it's only applying to men.
Yeah, it is.
And she doesn't have the expectation. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're going to want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you. She doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be the
man you need to become so you can just spend all your income on me. Yeah, like that. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like at the end of the day, the only reason they talking like this, they not talking about like, oh, I want to make sure men are better and shit. It's just if the niggas making more money, then that's more money that's in my fucking pockets. Like, fucking selfish, bro. Like, shut up, Bubble Bass. You shut up. Who gave this bitch a platform? Who gave this bitch a platform?
For days. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder, how much money does a woman actually have to make a year in order to be able to date?
Yeah.
Because it's sounding like they're expecting men to pay for absolutely everything, doesn't it? Double standards are wonderful, aren't they?
Shit, man.
Dating advice in under 1 minute.
Ah, yes, the best kind.
If you give him money, he's going to cheat.
Interesting.
If you give him emotional support, he's going to cheat.
What?
If you are nice and reassuring and boring, he is going to cheat.
Yeah, no, it's just because the problem with you dumbass duder boxes is that y'all motherfuckers really try to just shoot too far out y'all motherfucking league, bro. You know what? Like, a lot of these chicks just don't understand what their lane is. And then they get mad when they get played because they know they not playing. They know they going outside their lane, bro. They know they going outside their lane. They know it's not going to work. They know they're going to get played. And then they get played, and then they still want to act all bitter and stuff, knowing exactly what they walked into. That is most of what these chicks be on, bro. They know the guy ain't good for them, bro. They know it. They seen all the red flags. They ignored it. But they think they can change. They think the problem is these bitches think they all think they special and like they can put the hooks into a top tier guy. Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, it's just bozos, man. Bozos.
I'm noticing a theme here.
If you bend over backwards and become his mother, always checking in with him if he's eaten, if he slept well, how he's feeling, how work has been, you will also be cheated on. Why?
Yes, do tell us why.
Because men hate reassurance.
Has anyone else noticed that a lot of the women giving dating advice to women about men really don't seem to know anything about them?
Men hate.
And that's another thing, bro. Like, women don't have to understand men to like actually like be like, you know, actually to be able to get men. Like, they don't have to understand men. If anything, actually, if men have a way better understanding of women than women have an understanding of men. Just because you are required as a man. You can't get no play, bro, if you don't understand women. You can't. So I'd be lost to words a lot of times, man.
Yeah, like I said.
Now here's your secret to keep him happy, not have him cheat on you.
Well, this secret ought to be just fantastic given the rest of the advice.
Is to not give him routine. You need to give this man an element of surprise. And how do you do it? By
Do tell.
not always checking in, by not mothering him, by not controlling his actions, by not always reassuring him.
To be fair, I do not know a lot of individuals that actually like being mothered. However, given this type of dating advice, there's going to be a lot of women, if they choose to listen to it, that are going to be remaining single or extremely unhappy.
And that's another thing, bro. Like, these chicks be giving they give the worst advice, bro. Like, the blind really, truly leading the blind. Like, you can't make this shit up. Crazy, man.
Relationships.
Basically, if a man wants to be a big man, he needs a big wallet.
Okay, and what else?
If a man wants to be dominant, he needs money.
Okay, go on.
If a man wants to be head of the household, he better be paying for that entire household. Because you know it's not his leadership skills that are doing it.
Noticing a theme here.
If a man wants you to take care of him,
These chicks are fucking crazy, bro. These chicks are fucking... I don't know what's going on up the stairs, bro. There's nothing going on upstairs. That's what's going on, bro. There's no gears turning. There's none of this shit. Like, just... You know what? Let's just skip this chick because, bro, like, she's too ugly to be on my damn feed, bro.
A poll just came out that 45% of men ages 18 through 25 have never approached a woman in person to take her out on a date.
So a poll of less than 10% of the entire American population is now going to be used to try to dismiss the issues that men are facing in today's society.
All this about a male loneliness epidemic and blaming the modern woman for it? No.
Why place any responsibility at all on the women after all when it's so much easier just to blame the men?
No, the reality is they just won't grow a pair and ask a woman out.
Grow a
Bitch,
pair?
motherfucker, bro, you don't got a pair, bro. Shut your little gay ass up. I'm gonna get censored for that. Shut your little, bro. Like, man, the internet is crazy, bro. And this is another woman right here, guys. Like, he ain't one of us. He ain't one of us, man. Like, this dude is extra Fruity Loops.
Oh dear.
They're not even trying. Why?
Oh, let's hear this theory.
Probably because they're on the internet watching porn all day. Oh yes, instead of being proactive and taking initiative to fix their little loneliness issue.
Really? Most men of that age group are likely, if not working all day, they're in college. But go on.
So this talk of, oh, the body counts and it's women's fault and they're scared of feminism, that's why they won't approach the woman. No, all of that's just a cope.
No, that's not a cope. That's some men actually having standards and sticking to them.
Oh my
Because
God.
55% of men are doing the work and going and asking women out and fixing their loneliness and finding partnership.
55% of men 18 to 25, remember?
The funniest part about this is anytime there's a problem with men, loneliness epidemic, they can't get dates, it's immediately blamed on women. So this whole thing, the talk online has always been, it's women's fault that men can't get dates. No, they're just not even trying. Close the laptop, get out of the house, and go get a date.
Not even trying. Well, who could blame them, actually? After seeing what's popular in regards to how some women speak about and treat men, why would any man willingly want to wander into that dating pool, knowing that there's a very high likelihood that he's going to be blamed for everything and told that he's always wrong just for being a man?
The reason that men mistake your kindness and politeness as flirting
is why. Really, why? I have a feeling, just a feeling, that the reason that they're going to say that men mistake kindness for flirting has something to do with how all men treat women in a certain way. I wonder if I'm right.
is because they themselves would never be kind or polite to someone they weren't attracted to.
It's not even that fun to be right anymore, because it seems like many individuals out there like to demonstrate their ability to try to put an entire group of people into a box and paint them all with the same brush, simply because it's easier to do that than actually think critically and realize that people are individuals. Also, notwithstanding the fact that they're not taking into consideration that many men aren't used to receiving any sort of kindness or consideration unless someone actually wants something or is indeed flirting with them. Or are they taking into consideration the fact that many men out there are very kind and considerate to others without them wanting something? But I understand it's just easier to do it this way.
I mean, at this point, I just wonder where they get their information from. They just talk.
They just talk, bro. They're not getting their information from other women. That's where they're getting their information from, bro. Other fucking women, the blind leading the blind.
I am absolutely convinced that men don't.
I'm absolutely convinced that women don't have two brain cells to rub together. It's based on what all this content. There is literally hundreds of millions of hours of content of these bitches online speaking their piece, and I have come to the conclusion that majority of women don't even have two brain cells to rub together, and just they don't have a clue. They're just, I don't know what planet these bitches be on, but they just don't got a clue. They don't got a
relationships clue. Like,
who could really blame them at this point? Think about all the things men have been told in the past few years. They get told they're disgusting if they look at women a certain way, and then they get criticized if they don't. They're not supposed to hold the doors open because women are equal and can open it themselves, but yet they're inconsiderate if they don't hold the door open. They get told that masculinity is toxic, and then women ask where all the good men are. The real question is, if one is finding that men don't want a relationship because of one's own personal experience and the experience of people that one knows, perhaps it has more to do with you.
Do men come with communication, or do you have to buy that separately?
Oh, goody. What is it about men this time? But at least this one is promising to be something quite interesting, at least.
You have to buy it.
Do you come with your real face without all that makeup and all that fake fucking, them lips, that fake ass lips? I know your white ass don't got lips like that, bruh. Does that come separately? The real you, your real face, does that come separately? Does that come separately? If we're gonna talk about what comes separately and what comes included, how come like the real you don't come included? How come you guys act so confident when all I can do is just and fucking wipe all this shit off your face and you wouldn't even act the same fucking way if that shit was wiped off your face, your whole confidence would be wiped away. Does your confidence come with you or separately? Or does it come in that brush that you apply on your motherfucking face every day? Huh? That's a good question, huh? You really want to answer that? See, that's the thing, man. Like, man, these chicks, bro, they easy to put in their place, bro. They easy to put in their place. You start talking like that, bro, they not gonna really know what to say. They gonna just say misogynist, gay, incel. That's the only things that the motherfuckers can say, bro. You know, like outside of that though, they know what's up, bro. These women know their place, bro. They know they fucking place, bro. They know their place. They know their place. I'll say it again. They know their place.
I really don't, you. Fuck. I knew I forgot something. I could run back out and get it.
Now, what I'm going to say next will come as a complete surprise to a great many, I'm sure. But there are actually quite a large number of men out there that already do come with a complete set. That's right, a complete set of communication skills. No extra purchase need be required. But for some, especially some women, I'm sure that will come as a difficult concept to grasp. Because being an effective communicator isn't just about knowing what to say and when to say it. It's also about knowing when to listen. And for a lot of the women out there that say that men don't have any communication skills, this will be especially difficult. Because in order to be able to listen effectively, some will really need to learn when to be quiet.
No.
If he's not paying all of your bills, then you are not in any relationship with him.
So if a woman insists on paying her own bills, even if she considers herself to be in a relationship with someone, according to this person, they're not actually in a relationship because he's not their sugar daddy.
Why the hell would you give him a full access to you if he's the only person who benefits from that relationship?
And how does that make sense?
Men benefit just by being seen with you.
Men. Did you know that? You benefit just by being seen with a woman.
Just by sharing your energy, your precious feminine energy with him, and your beauty, you're giving them extra confidence.
Yeah, let me hear what you have to say, but I'm ending this fucking video after this because this is where I just gotta. This just proves my point, bro. Like they don't know what they just don't got a clue, bro. They completely lost, bro. Completely lost, bro.
You're just giving them social and personal promotion for free, just by giving them an access to you. And another thing is that why would you give him husband privileges if he is not even able to cover all of your bills?
Some women actually don't like being dependent on men to pay their bills. They prefer to do it on their own, whether or not they're in a relationship with them or not.
He's the only person that benefits from that, not you.
Oh dear.
Men fall in love by investing in you. And if you don't make them invest in you, then sooner or later, they will stop respecting you.
Let's hear it for transactional relationships, ladies and gentlemen.
Him paying your bills is just bare.
This is what chicks listen to? This is the advice y'all listen to? This is the worst shit ever. This is terrible. Like, this is like... Bruh. This shit is the worst shit ever. This is the worst shit going since pimping and hoeing. God, this is crazy. This is the terrible advice.
It's 2024, and we need to become a little bit more selfish.
Oh yeah, more selfish than you already fucking are. Yeah, that's gonna work.
The moral of this story is, in order to be respected as a woman, you need to get paid. No.
Money. You know, these bitches talk about money a lot, bro. For how strong and independent they fucking try to act like they are, bro. They talk about money a whole fuck ton, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, if you talking about money like this much, bro, like, something tells me like you don't really got no money, bro. If you talking about like a guy needs to have all this money, then that means that you're the true brokey. They try to say that niggas are brokies, but they're the brokies, bro. They're the ones begging out here. They're out here online on TikTok, literally begging for sponsors. And then fucking, I can't believe women listen to other, like, bro, they're so lost, bro. It's insane. I've been single for 4 years now and I have to admit that I'm suffering from severe happiness. Ha ha ha. At this point, if I was abducted by aliens, I consider it a rescue mission. Damn. On the door opening thing, I opened the door for someone at the store and she made a snide remark about how she could do it herself, and I didn't open it for you. I opened it for the guy behind you. The look on her face was priceless, and the guy and I high-fived each other. LOL, not kidding. Yeah, no, that dude was a fucking clown. The flamboyant gay guy going to defense of the modern women was absolute hilarious. Like, that dude was a clown. He was a clown. So, yeah, let's look at this timeline real quick. 20-year-old women. I like the bad boys. 30-year-old single mothers. We're all the good men. 40-year-old post-war divorced women. I don't need a man. 50-year-old women. I need a man, but there's no good men left. Yeah, like, it's just like, bro, like, the more and more you fucking listen to these bitches talk, bro, the more and more you're just like, you see why shit is the way it is right now, bro. Like, it takes two to tango, and at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm sorry, man. Men and women both have their own set of problems, but if we're going to put a majority of where the problem lies, you know where it's at.